What's up, everybody? This is your boy AC, and welcome to another edition of LA Sports Live. Now, as you guys are coming in the video, like I always like to say, do me a favor and hit that like button. That's right, hit that like button right now. And if you're not already subscribing to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And then when you're doing that, make sure you hit the notification bell and hit all, so you get all the notifications every day when I drop fresh new content here on YouTube. Then with that being said, let's get down to business. So let's talk some LA Rams football. The Rams currently stand at 3-0, and they are tied with the 49ers at the top of the NFC West. They are coming off, in my opinion, a very good road win this past weekend against the Cleveland Browns. Like I said, on the road, they won 20-13. For the most part, the Rams have looked pretty solid. At the first game of the season, they had a very tough road win against Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. And in their home opener, they had a very good, convincing win versus the New Orleans Saints and Drew Brees. And of course, you guys know that's the game where Drew Brees got hurt. Now, on the defensive side of the football, you guys see Aaron Donald right there. I believe, in my humble opinion, Aaron Donald is the most, he's the most dominant player in the NFL. Now, Aaron currently only has 1 sack and 5 total tackles and 1 QB hit in 3 games. But, you guys got to keep in mind, the Rams defense has been keeping them in a lot of games. And the word is out on Aaron Donald. So you guys got to keep in mind, Aaron, he's being doubled. And I've even seen some instances this season, even last season, where teams have gotten desperate and triple teamed him. And still, he's still a very dominant force on the defensive side of the football. And he's a force to be reckoned with, every game. Coordinators, they have to think, when they're plotting their offensive game plan. Aaron Donald is one of those guys they have to keep in mind, on every snap, every play they draw up, offensively speaking. The coordinators, they got to account for Aaron Donald because, he's the man. Now let's move on to the offensive side of football, and let's talk about Todd Gurley. Now, on the offensive side of the ball, Gurley, despite what the Rams have said, we all know there's something going on with Todd Gurley. Towards the end of the season, they started to use him less and less, and then even in the playoffs, he got very little run. And then, the Rams never really wanted to admit it, but of course we knew something was going on with Todd Gurley and his knees. Now, what they've decided to do this year is they kind of split up the carries with Gurley and Malcolm Brown, and you kind of lessen the load on Todd and his knees. And let's look at what Todd's been doing this season. Todd has 40 carries for 203 yards, 1 touchdown, and that's good for a 4.6 yard average. And on the other hand, Malcolm Brown has 20 carries for 97 yards, 2 touchdowns, and that's good for a 4.9 yard average. Now, with them splitting the carries up, that's keeping both guys fresh. And look, they know they can't rely on Todd like they have, seasons previously. They need to, preserve him, and so I guess this is what they're going to do moving forward. Now let's talk about Jared Goff. Now Jared Goff has looked okay so far, nothing special, but he's been managing the games. And let's look at some of his stats. Jared has 4 touchdowns versus 3 interceptions. I think he's thrown for a little over 700 some odd yards. But like I said, the Rams are in first. They're, what people are saying, that they haven't, offensively speaking, they haven't looked as good as they looked previously in previous years. They're not scoring a lot of points, but you guys got to remember, the Rams this year are now playing, a first place schedule, and so they're gonna have, a lot of tough games. This year it's just not going to be a cakewalk. But one of the things I think has helped Jared this year is him getting back his old reliable safety net, and that being Cooper Kupp. You guys see Cooper Kupp there. Now let's look at some of Cooper's stats so far this year. Cooper, of course, is leading the team in receptions with 23, 264 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So, we know that was something that Jared was missing and the team was missing. Man, they were just missing the little safety valve, the little over the middle receiver that could, do those things and help the team. And it was really tough for the Rams missing Cooper, but they got him back. And he looks to be fully covered from his knee surgery of last year. Now let's look at the Rams next 4 games. Let's see what they have. They have the Bucks, the Seahawks, the 49ers, and the Falcons. And after those 4 games, the schedule does get a little bit easier for them. Like I said, let's see, Bucks, Seahawks, 49ers, and Falcons. Look, these are going to be tough games. I think the Rams can pull them out. And like I said, after these 4, they catch a little breather with the schedule. Let's keep an eye on the Rams. Stay tuned. Let's see what they're going to do. Hit the outro. I'm out of here.